flying miles above the weather, leaving the sea of clouds below, cheating the fog and thunderstorms. While the Clipper thrives in the stratosphere's clean, cold upper air, her cabin is kept at a steady, comfortable temperature. Radiant heating and air conditioning combine to maintain a constant flow of fresh air, with no drafts and no chills. The Clipper is at the top of her form now, moving through the stratosphere at over 300 miles an hour. Even with a flight chart before you, it's hard to realize just how fast that is. Figure it out. How long would it take to cross the Atlantic Ocean? Between dusk and dawn, less than half a day in the air, flying Pan American from New York to London. How far away is the warm sun of Brazil, the lovely city of Rio de Janeiro? Not much farther than your favorite weekend resort, flying Pan American. Between breakfast time and dinner, Pan American will carry you to the beaches of Hawaii. Traveling by Clipper, a day and a night will take you across the Pacific to the Far East. As far as the traveler is concerned, of course, there are other things even more important than speed. No matter how fast you may be going, the Clipper is built to give you a feeling of leisure. Flying in comfort and confidence, you've got the time and the space for a little friendly relaxation. Throughout the trip, you'll find little touches that make you feel more like a special guest than a passenger. At dinner time, a 7-course meal is served from the ship's galley, the largest and most efficient flying kitchen in the world. Your dinner may be turned out with production line efficiency, but it's a meal that any housewife would be proud to serve. And you couldn't be more comfortable in your own dining room. With service like this, a trip by Pan American Clipper is something more than the shortest distance between 2 points. It's more than the fastest, safest way to travel. It's a pleasure in itself. If you should feel like turning in early after dinner, you'll find none of the old problems. Your reclining chair is like a foam rubber cloud, and your neighbor's reading light is adjusted so as not to disturb your rest. The evening wears on. The bridge game has averaged over 300 miles to a rubber. And now the losers suggest that they get up and stretch their legs for a minute. You see, the Clipper passenger isn't tied to his seat. There's plenty of room to move around. And for a complete change of view, you can even go downstairs. Flying 5 miles above the earth, you go 1 flight down to the Clipper's lower deck lounge. Here, in a quiet, sociable atmosphere, you can take a breathing space in your trip and get to know your fellow passengers a little more informally. If you're traveling on business, you welcome the relaxation that you find here. And if you're on a holiday, a luxury like this makes the plane flight part of your vacation. You may be ending the evening with a nightcap, while above decks your berth is being made up for you. At night, many of the Clipper seats convert into wide, comfortable sleepers, and a really spacious dressing room helps you get ready for bed. Whether you're in a reclining chair, a sleeperette, or a berth, you'll sleep with the same comfort that you'd find in your own bed. And you'll sleep with confidence. You'll know that your plane's crew is always alert, working as a team to carry you safely through the night. Up front, the pace may relax for a second, but the crew's attention never leaves the controls. At any moment, a glance at their instruments provides them with a complete picture, an X-ray view of every minute operation of this great plane. While you sleep, an important job is being done for you. Your stewardess is checking over your international papers, making sure that nothing will be wrong with your passport or your customs clearance when you land in the morning. She's working to save time for you. She knows that you're flying to save time for yourself. The cabin lights have been dimmed. The curtains are drawn around the berths. But the plane's crew is still working for you. For the men on the flight deck, there is no difference between day and night. Their work carries straight through, maintaining telephone communications with the ground, plotting your course, and guiding your plane across the dark skies. The Clipper flies on into the morning. You will be there soon. Before long, you will see the airfield rising toward you, and you will be there rested and ready for the day ahead. And because you have flown, your stay will be longer by days. Overnight, the Clipper has carried you across the world, to another city, another country, another continent.